Virginia High Bearcat basketball will be on the air in 5 minutes. Three minutes. Two minutes until airtime. Sixty seconds. Thirty seconds till Bearcat basketball. Fifteen seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's time for Bearcat basketball from the radio home of Virginia High Athletics. You're listening to the Bearcat Tip-Off Show on Bearcat Radio.
Good afternoon and welcome to tonight's postseason edition of Virginia High Bearcat basketball on Bearcat Radio. Tonight, the Lady Cats face off with the Gate City Blue Devils in the first round of the VHSL Region 2D playoffs. I'm Mark Harr. Joined along the right side of me tonight on the call is Reese Sidnor as the Lady Cats once again find themselves in the regional round.
Virginia High
Coach,
basketball.
That has not been the problem for the Cats in the last 2 years, where the Bearcats have lost both appearances. How much does a year-long goal of getting past this game tonight impact the mindset of the Lady Cats?
I mean, it's obvious it's on their mind. It's obvious on their mind tonight, but you can't let it be a big deal. You got to treat it as another game. There's a lot of chatter about it. I mean, there's a big buzz in Bristol about it today, but again, you can't put that much importance on one game. I mean, it's already an important game because you got to win to advance. So it's just one game at a time. Take it for what it is. But, I mean, all these games right now are important because you got to win to advance on. So, I mean, you can't put that much pressure that you build on for a whole year for this one moment, because there's going to be time tonight that we're going to have to face adversity. So it's one game. Deal with the challenge tonight and let's get the win.
And see, like you said, it's just another step. Step one was winning district and getting to this point. Step two is getting to this game. Step three is going on, and step four is making it to the state championship. That's exactly what this team's looking for tonight. We will see how much the pressure of this basketball game affects the team tonight. We would like to welcome you all to the Bearcat Tip-Off Show, brought to you by State Line Motors. Back to some questions for Coach Sidnor, though. Coach, tonight we have two teams on opposite ends of the spectrums. The Bearcats have won 6 in a row, while Gate City's lost 4 straight and 5 of the last 7. How does the way the team finishes the regular season really affect tournament play? And is it seen as a new season once you get here, or do the wins and losses really kind of linger in your head?
I mean, let's face it. I mean, playoff time, you want to be playing your best basketball. And, I mean, at the end of the year, I mean, you don't want to come into the playoffs, with a losing streak or losing your last few games. You want to be winning. But, I mean, again, you can't linger on those thoughts. Like, if you had a bad game, you end the season the way you didn't want to end it, I mean, it is a new season. Right now we are the 1 seed, Gate City is the 4 seed, but that doesn't mean Gate City can, go out here. They can go out here with the win and then win Thursday and propel themselves into the state. So, again, it doesn't really matter. I mean, right now you got to win. So, like I said, you want to play your best basketball right now, but you don't want it to linger on. And, I mean, right now it's this game. And I said it before, I mean, you got to focus on right now.
Yeah, and, seedings are really just numbers beside the team name is really all it is at this point in the season. Another question for you. Jada Campbell, my oh my, what a year for her. She's combined for 30 points and 10 steals in the last 2 Southwest District tournament games. She's hit 7 threes along the way. If she comes and finds her way tonight, how does she impact the Cats, and what other players do you think need to play a big part for this Bearcat team?
If she comes out tonight hot, hitting threes, I mean, I do believe Gate City won't be able to hang with us. When we are hot and hitting our outside shots, it's hard to keep up with our pace. I think all have to play their parts tonight. Expect Taylor Owens to get her 15, 16 points. Look for Amaya to spread the ball around. Look for Allie to get her 8 to 10. It's hard to beat us when we're all playing like that. And we're gonna need all 5 defensively. We need Kerrigan rebounding inside for us. So it's gonna be hard to beat us if you got Jada hitting her shots. Taylor's gonna get her 15 to 16. So it's gonna be tough to beat us if that's happening.
And you want to linger on Taylor Owens. She's 8 points away from 1,000 tonight, and it seems pretty well like she's gonna get that, knock on wood. So let's go ahead and recap the last game of the tournament for the Southwest District champion Virginia High Bearcats. It was a 50-40 win over the Lebanon Pioneers. Taylor Owens had 15 points and 5 rebounds. Jada Campbell 8 with 5 steals. Allie Sidnor 7 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. Amaya Lee 7 points. And Carrington Bailey coming up big with 9 points as well. The Cats forced 22 turnovers, led 30-24 at the half. Taylor Owens hit 8 of her 10 free throw shots in the last 2 minutes to close out the deal. VHS also hit 3 3-pointers, Jada Campbell with 2 and Taylor Owens with 1. And that led to the Bearcats winning the Southwest District Championship. and nothing better than hanging a trophy in the trophy case.
Hey, we got 2 of them that night, so that's great. I mean, my big takeaway from Saturday's game, though, is I felt like from the first quarter to the fourth quarter, from the beginning to the end, like our girls were locked in. You know, there's times where we get in the game and we're getting those spurts where we're doing really well, and then we kind of take lackadaisical, like we kind of take defense off, things like that. But from the first quarter to the end of that game, I felt like our girls were locked in, like they were not leaving the court Saturday with the loss.
You know, that's exactly what you need. You need that mindset, that killer mindset, that assassin mindset, especially in tournament play. It's all about you. It's you and the guy right in front of you, and you got to go out and get the W for yourself. So Gate City lost to Union their last game, 50-21 in the first round of Mountain 7 tournament play. They trailed 26-11. The winner of this game will play Ridgeview or Tazewell, the winner of that game, Thursday in Wise, Virginia at 5:30. The winner of Marion, Wise Central will play the winner of Lebanon and Union on Thursday in Wise, Virginia as well. Tonight's game, though, big thank you out there to State Line Motors right across the state line on Euclid Avenue, and Bristol BSN Sports. Thank you, guys, and we're going to go ahead and take a commercial break, and we'll get back to you in just 1 second. All right, folks, thank you all for hanging on with us there. We're going to go ahead and do an interview segment that we have with Coach Timmons before the game tonight. If you don't mind, just stay tuned and keep on listening.
This is Dylan Hutton along with head basketball coach Kevin Timmons getting set here for tip-off between Gate City and Virginia High in the first round of the Region 2D tournament. And Coach, thank you for joining us here pregame.
Oh, anytime.
Getting in here before the crowd starts filing in for this one. Let's talk about the mood coming into tonight's game. The 14-9 Lady Bearcats against the 9-14 Gate City Lady Blue Devils.
Right now, I think we're real laxed. I think we're locked in. Hopefully, it comes out to the court. We have a good practice yesterday. We had a good workout after the game Saturday, going over a little bit of what Gate City does. We had already broke down some film and got ready for them. So we had good 2 days to prepare for them.
So that preparation, what have you seen out of Gate City? I know we haven't played them.
They're a scrappy bunch. They can shoot the three. They look similar to us. Their record doesn't do them any justice. They're a lot better than a 9-14 team. They play a lot harder than a 9-14 team.
Yeah, they're coming off a tough loss in the first round of their tournament there in the Mountain District against Union. They lost 50-21, just a really flat performance, they said. So they might be looking to sort of bounce back.
They're going to come out hungry. It's going to be up to us to match their intensity or set the tone, truth be told. I want our girls to come out and set the tone, even though we know they're hungry, or we want to show that we're a little hungrier.
Let's take a second here and describe the play of, you've talked about 3 players, Kerrigan Bailey, Jada Campbell, and Taylor Owens. What would be a couple of words you could use to describe the way they've played over the past few weeks?
Kerrigan Bailey has played so physical, and she is overachieving. She's playing harder than I've ever seen. She's playing like a senior, doesn't want the season to end. And hopefully she can bring that out tonight and keep it going, and we can keep the season going. Taylor Owens and Jada Campbell, they have come on along strong, leading us in scoring. Taylor, I think, is averaging about 14 right now in conference play, and Jada averaging about 9 to 11 or something like that. I can't remember. But they are, if they're locked in defensively, they get easy offense, and that's how we try to play, and hopefully that can come out tonight.
Well, Coach, one more question here for you in the pregame. Talk about a key matchup you're going to be looking at early in the game.
I'm going to be looking at Kerrigan Bailey, and I think it's Tori Powers, maybe.
Yeah, I believe you're right.
Tori Powers. I'm going to be watching that matchup. Tori plays really, really hard. She's a senior returning starter. She can play. If we can limit her offensive rebounding and defensive rebounding, I think we'll have a good chance. And we're challenging Kerrigan tonight to come out and play, stay out of foul trouble, and have a good time. She started off